Hi, I'm Heather Knowles, and I will be reading the first page of Door Wide Open, A Beat Love Affair in Letters, 1957-1958, by Joyce Johnson and Jack Kerouac. The night of our blind date in 1957, Jack couldn't even afford to buy me a cup of coffee. His last 20 had vanished earlier that day when he'd bought a pack of cigarettes and received change for a 5. So I treated him to a hot dog and baked beans at Howard Johnson's. Then he came home with me to my first apartment. As we headed uptown in the subway, we both noticed a catchy new advertising slogan, "Fly now, pay later," which I found quite relevant to the beginning of this love affair. "You should call your novel that," Jack immediately suggested. He seemed to like the idea that I, too, was a writer, although he disapproved of my admiration for Henry James. We exchanged our first kiss as soon as we were inside my apartment. "I don't like blondes," Jack warned me, coming up for air, but I didn't take this as seriously as I should have. I was living at the time in 2 furnished rooms on the ground floor of a brownstone on 113th Street between Broadway and Amsterdam. The following morning, I successfully executed a breakfast of bacon and eggs on the rickety 2-burner stove in a corner of my living room. Cooking was one of my recently acquired skills. Jack had spent his first years in New York living all over this Columbia University neighborhood where I'd grown up, walking these streets discussing Proust and Nietzsche and the new consciousness with Lucien Carr, Allen Ginsberg, and William Burroughs while I was still in pigtails.